In this video, I was using this 6'6" isolock build in the comp stage with these defensive attributes. With a 91 steal and Hall of Fame glove, I'm able to hold my own on defense in the stage against some small stage guards. Now, I do have a pure lock build in my builder, but I do not have the build upgraded, so for now, I run lock on this build, and trust me, it is just fine. Now, I have a couple gameplays in this stage for you guys in this video that I will show you how good defense I actually play on this build. If you guys want me to drop this build or my pure lock build, get this video to 20 likes, and I got you guys right away. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, man. We're so close to 1,000. We are at around like 800 subs, and I appreciate you guys all for that. But make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. We almost at 1,000 subs, and almost 99% of the people that are watching every single video are not subscribed. That's almost everybody that's watching. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're almost at 1,000. I would appreciate it, man. But enough talking. Let's get to some gameplay. All right, so in this game, we're going against a starter 2 guard, a starter 1 lock, and a rookie 5 big man. They got 2 bronze plates and a gold big man. I'm on threes with my boy Trip and Post. Trip is on his 6'2" guard. I'm on my 6'6" lock, and Post is on his 6'7" big. Now, this guard was a 6-footer with a 95 ball handle and a 93 3-ball. Trip was on a 99 3-ball guard, and he was sparking from left and right. So Trip was going crazy on his guard, and then Post was obviously dominating on big. And I was running my lock, and we're going to get it started. Trip is shooting right away for 3, and he was greening. I'll tell you, man, he had a 99 3-ball. The man was shooting everything. Now, on this first defensive play, and obviously being on an ISO lock, I don't have the craziest like lock badges. Like, I don't have crazy high pick dodger. This dude crabs me right here, and I spam squares so hard to get that steal. I kind of got lucky because he crabbed me, and he would have had a free shot if I didn't get the rip, and I get the back door with the dunk. But at that guard, bro, he had me crabbed so easily right there, and if I didn't spam square, I really should not have got that steal, but I'm glad I did. He comes up the court here, comes to my left, and I get another bump, and I had a bad take right here. I thought I should have got a free dunk, which I honestly should have. I should have got a D-book dunk, which should have been a free 2, but they let the big man get a contest. It was a bad take by me, but I still should have got a free dunk there. But good start to the game. I already have 2 steals, and this guard was looking crumbled all game, bro. Now, we were kind of stuck on this inbounds play here because 2K didn't let us switch, so Trip had to stay on the guard because I didn't want to come up and leave the lock wide open for a 3. So Trip stayed on the guard for this entire play, and I just had to sit in the corner and hope Trip could have got a stop. And he's out here bumping him still on a 6-foot guard. Like, he's low-key boxing him around. Like, he's not really getting much space. He runs to the corner here and kind of gets a free fade, but he does miss it, thankfully. Post gets the rebound on the lock crash for the offensive board, which leaves me wide open. I hit the little stop and pop, and I'm gonna green that with my rhythm shot. I was feeling it all day today, bro, playing on these threes. I was shooting pretty well. I already got 5 points. We're up 8-0. This guard really has not done anything. He's had 2 turnovers and a missed wide open fade. It's not looking too good for this guy, man. I'm still playing good defense, and Trip tips that there. I don't know why I couldn't catch that. But we don't let the backdoor happen. This big man gets wide open and he misses. You know it's bad at this early in the game. Post is running guard. He does a walk back all the way back to the 3-point line, pass fakes, and then greens a 3 to put us up 11-0, bro. We were locked in. Now, even though we are up 11-0, like, you can see, like, this guard isn't like terrible. Like, he can dribble. Like, he's solid. I'm still kind of bumping around. He gets in front of me and crabs me again. I spam square. I could have honestly let him shot it just because we were up 11, but I just don't want to let him have a free shot either way. Like, and they could still come back, so I just fouled. Didn't want to let him have the free shot there. But luckily I was on the inbounder, so I could still switch back to him, and Trip could get back to the corner. Let's see, he crabs me again, and I get my hand up, and he actually hit that. There's nothing really I could do. That was a good move on his part to crab me, but I still thought I got my hand in. And Post played good hedge defense. It came pretty much all the way up into his face, and he hit that. So I'm gonna give it to him. That man hit that shot contested, but I don't know, man. That's just a tough shot. This gameplay is from before the Season 2 patch, so the contest system is still a little wonky in these gameplays. It's still pretty bad after the patch, I'm not gonna lie, but it's even worse before patch, which this gameplay was before patch, so it's a little nuts. This man Trip just shot a contested fade in the corner. I don't even know what he was doing there. The guard thought he had a free 3. I tried to jump to stop it, and he, like, very early that shot. I don't know what happened. That was a bad move on my part to jump, but I don't care. He still missed anyway, so it doesn't really matter. That was a good ass move by him, and he missed again. I don't know if he was just having an off game shooting. Like, he wasn't that bad. Post hits me on the back, I get another free dunk, and I have 7 points, and we are up by 10. We were low-key locked in, bro. I was getting the stops, even though this guard, I was kind of letting this guard get open a little bit. I got 2 steals right off the rip, and I didn't really get anything since then. He's been kind of low-key getting open a little bit. This big man's screens are low-key hidden. Like I said, I'm on an ISO lock. I don't have crazy high pick dodger. He low-key stumbled me right there. But yeah, I don't have crazy high pick dodger, so big man's screens like low-key hit on me. Like you can see, like, he's shoving me out the way. He gets another fade there, but missed again. It does kind of suck. That's the only bad thing about running guard. Like, I do get stops, and I do stay in front of people. Like, I do have like an 86 perimeter and a 91 steal. So like, I do have good defensive attributes. Just the badges kind of lack. Because my pick dodger is just not high enough. Like, I do get tossed around by big men, so that's where the better from like being a pure lock. I get the lane steal there, and then I don't even know what happened. The lock stole it right back from me, and it's out of bounds, and it's their ball somehow, and I get the turnover for that. I don't even know what happened. That was just a weird play. But yeah, we were still cooking, bro. We were up 16-3. That was just a weird play. But this guard, I get another rip there and it just doesn't give it to me. I don't know what's going on with 2K, bro. Like, I get so many rips and just don't pick up the ball. I would have so many more steals, but I just don't know. The animation in this game are weird. And then I get that lane and I'm staying out of bounds. I just don't know, man. I could have had 2 extra steals on top of the 3 that I already had to have 5 steals, but 2K's just hoeing me right now. I don't know what's going on. That big man just pulled that with no regrets and post his face, and that lock just snagged that over me. The guard's wide open, and he finally hits another shot. 16-6 right now. This guard's 2 for 6. He was just... he just ripped it. Oh my god, I did not think that was gonna happen. Okay, and he gets wide open again. I think he hits this one. Yeah, he started to pick it up at the end of the game. I will give him that. Like, he found a shot a little bit at the end, but he was just, if he was making shots at the beginning of the game, it would have been a close game. It's still getting kind of close now, 16-9. He started picking it up at the end there, but yeah, I don't know. If he was hitting shots at the beginning, it would have been a game. But I was playing good defense in the beginning. I wasn't really letting him get open, and I got a couple quick steals off rip. Trip shot that contested and he missed. Post gets the rebound. I think he goes up. Yeah, he gets the free lay there. 18-9. So we still have a good, comfortable lead. This big man screamed me. I lost my arrow, but this dude cooked me again with that crab move. I could not stop that all game, and he missed again, thankfully, or else it would have only been a 6-point game. Post throws a lane there. I don't know what he was doing, throwing a full court pass. But yeah, he gets the rip back, and we get a jump ball, so it's ours. But we get that back. But yeah, that guard was cooking me all game with that that crab move right there. It's just hard to stop, I will say that, but like, I still like can't really let him do that all game. Trip gets a pull up mid. I don't even know if he meant to do that, but he hits it nonetheless, and we have a 20-9 lead. Just no threes here. Even though if he does hit a 3, we still should be good, up by 11. I just don't want to let them even get a chance to come back. Post plays up, plays good defense. This kid just curry slided, and I get launched all the way into him and get a foul, but it's whatever. We get the reset, we couldn't switch back, and this big man throws an absolute pick 6 right to Trip. He gets a little launch steal animation. Like I said, again, this is pre-patch. Trip hits that little pull up to ice the game. Like I said, this was pre-patch, and that was like a crazy steal animation, so that probably won't happen after patch, but they gave Trip that crazy little jump to get that steal. But Trip called game. We all played good. That guard really wasn't doing much. They weren't all that good, but we still picked up the win. We all played crazy good, and I was locking them up, most importantly. Now, going into game number 2, we got a rookie 5 guard, a rookie 5 lock, and a starter 1 big man. Now, these guys do not look the best. They only have a 92 overall guard. He's a 6'2", but he does have a 96 3-pointer with a 95 ball handle. This big man was not that bad. He had a 96 defensive board. This lock has a 96 perimeter defense with a 94 steal, so he might have gave Trip a little bit of trouble. That man was low-key having a lot of attributes. I hit post with a quick dot right there to start the game, and he missed. All right, now first play of this game, I don't think this guard was shooting all that good to begin with. He gets open right there from that screen. I reach instead of getting my hands up, and he does actually get that 3 to start off. So we are down 3-0. We should have honestly booed these guys out. Like compared to the first guys we played, like, these guys were not any better than the first guys we played, and we blew the first guys out of the water, and this game was actually kind of close. But yeah, this lock actually wasn't terrible. Like, he ripped Strip there on the first play. That really shouldn't have been a steal. But Post doesn't get that chase on there, and the big man gets that dunk, and he just got a whole Spider-Man dunk. Oh my god, this man is hanging from the net with his legs, bro. Oh my god, the Spider-Man animations are crazy. I hit Post there, and he hits Trip in the corner for 3, and Trip knocks that down. So we get that 3 right back. That big man dunk animation low-key kind of slow because he could not get back on defense at all. We basically had a 3v2. But yeah, this kid does a step back, and he hits again. Wasn't my best start on defense, but I did think this guard cooled off at the end of the game. I don't think he shot this good towards like the end of the game. I think he did kind of cool off, but not a good start. This man already got 2 threes, and they're up 8-3. Not the best start, especially given that I had 2 steals to start off the first game, and this game was basically the complete opposite. I gave up 2 threes. But yeah, I got to start playing some better defense if we want to actually have a decent lead. Post hits me in the corner, and I knocked it down my rhythm. We green in every single shot, man. Come on. By any means possible, I was not trying to give up a 3rd 3 in a row. I get my hand in his face there, and he misses. Post gets the board and throws an absolute steamer over the guard's head, and I get a free dunk to tie the game up. This play was absolutely cooked from the start. This big man sets a good screen and kicks me out the entire play, and Post did not get the block, and the guard got that free dunk. That was a good screen by that big man right there, because he took me out of the whole play, and that guard basically had a free 1v1 against our big man Post, which the guard obviously has way higher speed, so he's just going to outrun him, be faster, and get that free dunk. Trip does that behind the back, and he misses that 3. That would have been a big 3 to give us the lead. But yeah, the guard hits a step back here, and I jump perfectly. I got lucky there. I'm just glad he didn't like just pump fake or whatever. Big man gets the board and goes up, and it's 12-8. We're down by 4, and it's not looking too good to start. Now we could really use a 3 here to get back in the game. Post hits me on the inbound, and this guard just sags off, and I just shoot it, and I green it, which is huge to get us back within 1 point. That was a big shot. I don't know why the guard dropped and sagged off of me there and basically just asked me to shoot the ball. He gave me a wide open 3 when all he needed to do was just force me to take a 2, and they would have had a 2-point lead. But I'm just trying to not give up any points here, preferably not three, obviously. But I get the stop there. I got a contest on his deep shot, which is huge. Now we can take the lead with any bucket. Post hits a little pump fake right there and then shoots and then misses, and then the big man gets the board. That would have been really huge to give us a 2-point lead. And this guard quicked out to the corner to three. Thank God he missed, or else that would have been 4-point lead back for them. But we desperately need a point to get the lead here, because we have not really had the lead basically this entire game. So we both traded dunks. Now it's 14-13. This is the biggest play here. So this guard runs over here and pump fakes and then throws a pass, and post jumps and gets the bump on the pass, which is lucky kind of because he jumped like into it. Shouldn't really be a steal. Trip gets a little quick stop and shoots a three and makes it, which is huge to give us a big turn right there to put us up by 2, 16-14. I'm just praying I don't give up a three here, just to not give them the lead right back. Just at least at worst case keep the game tied. Post had to switch on the big man, and now I'm guarding this big man. But Post has to stay on that guard. I'm just hoping I don't get bullied by the big man. I don't know why he came up and set a screen. That was probably the stupidest thing he could have done, which allowed me to switch back on him. Trip gets the lane, which is huge. Stops, and it gave him a fade, which would have been a huge three to put us up by 5. But that was a really stupid screen right there by the big man to allow me to switch back on him. But that guard gets the 3 right there in transition to take the lead back, which sucks. So I just really need to stop here. I'm not letting this guard score at all. He gets a speed boost there and takes a fade super early in the shot clock. I don't know why he shot that when he could have tried to at least get a better shot in a 1-point game with the game on the line pretty much. He shoots that early in the shot clock with a fade. Post hits the pop, and then he misses the shot though. This guard, the lockman, gets the rebound, and I get the steal back, and then the guard comes over and fouls me. So we get the ball back with a reset shot clock, which is huge because we were missing some shots. We couldn't get anything to go, so just the steal right there, just to get some momentum back, was huge, and especially to obviously stop them from scoring. I get the ball here, and I go in the paint, and that was a bad take by me. That was a very bad take on my part, down by 1 in that situation. But again, I don't know why I'm not getting Devin Booker dunks anymore. I don't know, like, it's just, those are basically quick drop dunks, and I should get that. I know the big man was kind of there, but I did have a lane on the right side. I don't know why it didn't give me it, but either way, it's still a bad take. Trip hits post this time, and post does not shoot. He moves up. The big man did not pick up at all, finally, until the last second. But that was either way, it's too deep for post to shoot. Trip gets a fade in the right corner and misses, and I get the board. Okay, I guess not. I thought I had the board, but it just gave it to the lock for some reason. That was just a weird animation, honestly, just stupid. But post gets the rebound. That was a good defensive play by him. That was a huge stop actually, to keep it at 17-16. This has been a up and down last couple plays, because we cannot score to save our lives right now, and we are getting some lucky stops, but we desperately need to score here. Trip's coming up, gets a little pull up. Nope, never mind. He passed that out to post, and then post is trying to he has the lock on him, so he's trying to do something here. Trip as the big man, and then they get the switch back. But Trip hits me in the corner. This guard jumps at me, and I hit post on the big pop, and he somehow activates takeover right before he shoots, and he hits the midi. Finally, we get our first made shot in like forever, it felt like. The big man hits me right here, and the guard gets an open look with a big shot, and he bricks it. He could have gave him a 2-point lead, 20-18, but post gets the board, and I get the ball, and I run down here. Trip pops to the deepest left hash possible and just rips it with no regret, and he just sunk that shit for game. I don't even know why he pulled that shit, especially after not hitting the shot in forever. The fact that he made that for game is crazy. But that's gonna do it for me in this video, man. I hope y'all boys did enjoy. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one, man.